This is your boy Mark. I'm back in Taiwan already. So today I'm just gonna explain to you guys why I would like to make this video. That is because there are so many of my friends who were just asking me like how and why Taiwan has been so successful in fighting COVID-19. I probably cannot explain to you guys in detail, but since I do have this opportunity, so I just decided to record my whole trip all the way from Osaka, Japan to Taiwan. And in this video, I'll also explain to you guys what kind of document and the paperwork that you gotta prepare before you get on the flight. And once you're arriving in Taiwan, you gotta comply with all the regulation and laws in Taiwan as well. Just make sure that you're not gonna violate, otherwise you're probably gonna get a big fine. Just be careful, you might get your fucking rolling. So, without being said, let's get this video started. Yo, I got my N95 mask on, and I also have got a protection shield. I'm gonna put it on later. Let's get it. Alright, so I just finished my PCR test at this clinic, and the doctor was saying like it takes an hour to get the result, so I'll be back to here around like 10 o'clock, and I hope everything's gonna be alright. Let's get it. While I'm waiting for my PCR result, I'm just kind of nervous because, you know, you never know, but we're gonna find out in 10 minutes. Hope everything's gonna be alright, and we're gonna fly back to Taiwan on Wednesday. Alright, so now is the moment of the truth, because I'm going back to the clinic.
A few minutes later.
I finally got my PCR test result, and it shows motherfucking negative. So it means I could fly back to Taiwan on Wednesday. Let's get it! Yo, look at the street here in Japan. It's so clean. This is my apartment. I'm gonna move out of my apartment today. I've been living here for almost a year. I'll miss you. Here we go, baby. Alright, so I'm gonna take the train from Tennoji Station, JR. Alright, so this is the hotel that we're gonna stay tonight, Oriental Suite. Alright, so I just finished checking in at the reception, and I'm gonna go up to my room. This time they give me the room on 22nd floor, but it's a city view, so. The truth. Okay, the room is not too big as I expected, but it's all good. One night. The room is not big though, but oh shit. This is the website that you have to visit before you take the flight. So you can see here, quarantine system for entry aircraft versions. So basically down here are all the information that you have to comply with when you arrive in Taiwan, like quarantine and all that kind of information. So down here, you also have to fill up the information such as like estimated arrival date. So I'll leave the URL down below, so then if you guys are ever gonna use it, then you can just check it. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go through all the equips I got myself for the flight tomorrow real quick. So this is the PPE suits I got myself in size X large. Goggles, I actually got this from Taiwan, you know, made in Taiwan. Harness wrapping all day. Gloves, protection shields, just in case if someone who has COVID and they are spitting on you, but you still have this to protect yourself, right? And this is alcohol hand spray. So I'm gonna disinfect my seat on flight, so that's very important. Additional N95 masks. And as I say, I'm gonna disinfect my seat on flight, so I definitely need this hand sanitizing wipes. But I have no idea why I got myself this for, but anyways, I'm just gonna keep this. Alright, so this is all the equipment that I got myself for the flight tomorrow. And I'm very, very careful this time. And I hope there and no virus can infect me on flight. Be safe. Get ready. See you guys in Taiwan. Let's go. So today is January 27th. It's the date that I'm going back to Taiwan after a year working in Osaka. I'm very excited, but at the same time, you know, I'm kind of nervous because, you know, the pandemic here in Japan is kind of dangerous. I'm taking a flight now, but anyways, I'm still excited because after a year, I eventually gonna fly back to Taiwan. So let's get this trip started. Alright, and also before you go into the airport, you gotta make sure you have two things, which are your passport and the PCR test. 3 days prior to departure.
Wrong information.
Yeah. And すみません、英語大丈夫ですか? And also the PCR test. Alright, so this is the passenger health declaration form that you gotta fill it up before you take the flight. Alright, so I finally got my flight ticket, and I'm just gonna grab some coffee here real quick, and later I'm gonna go through the customs. I'm ready for the flight. Got my PPE suit on, and no fucking virus can infect me, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Yeah. DJ Khaled! Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Bitches calling.
Alright, so I just got on the flight. It looks pretty empty, and I'll see you guys in Taiwan.
Back home smoking legal. I got more slaps than the Beatles. Foreign shit running on diesel, dog. Playing with my name, that shit is lethal, dog. Who you see? What? Don Corleone. Trust me, at the top it isn't lonely.
A few minutes later.